we're back with another episode of the Home Turf Sports Podcast. I'm Brian, he's Devin, and we're here to do the preview show, Week 10 high school football, which is the last regular season game of the year. Getting some teams to be making that playoff push, some teams making the basketball push. So we'll see how that goes for some teams this week. Like to see all the area teams make it, but unfortunately, probably everyone probably won't. Still like your support for the podcast. We will be probably covering some high school basketball as the season goes on. Not promising how many we're going to have, but we're going to try to cover some of the high school basketball teams, especially, some of the better teams will be involved in that. But right now we'll get in this, last regular season game preview, Week 10. We'll hop right over to Devin. Let's get this thing started.
Man, we on here on Halloween Eve, man. Big,
things getting a little spooky for some teams, ain't it?
Yeah, man, I'm looking up here, man. We got two region championship games tomorrow night. Actually, right here in North Carolina, we got Richmond at Pinecrest. Both of those guys will be fighting for a region championship. Then we got Hartsville on the road to South Florence. Will be another spot for a region championship. I think we need to make both of those games really just a South Carolina and a North Carolina.
Ain't that a Scotland game for the region championship as well?
Well, I think Cape Fear's already lost one. Scotland's undefeated, so I don't really know.
So if they beat Scotland, though, they've got head-to-head.
I ain't sure. I'm going to look right quick.
I thought I read somewhere where if Cape Fear could pull it off, it'll be their first region championship in 9 seasons. Don't hold me to that. I thought I read that. Could be wrong. But that could be 3 of our local teams bidding for region championships tomorrow night.
Pretty good, man. Let's see, Cape Fear Colts.
We're guaranteed to have at least one, South Florence and Hartsville.
Yeah, you're going to get one of that. Yeah, well, obviously everybody else tomorrow night's also playing for spots in the playoffs. Oh, we have another championship. That game, Cape Fear is 8-1 overall, 4-0 in conference. That'll be at Scotland. That makes that another region championship in Scotland. I think that game is that game played tonight? Or is it tomorrow night?
I'm not sure.
They said it's 10:31.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, but I seen something about
some games have been moved to tonight.
I seen something about 10:30.
We're going to be tracking some of those.
I think that we'll just go. We're previewing tonight anyway, so we'll go. That's the region championship also. So we can have. We do, instead of doing a game, we'll just do the top 3 of all of them as a. We'll look at all of those for those games to look forward to. We'll put it like that. That's gonna all be good games. This is rival week for most teams. Some teams not so much, but especially in the little 2A and the Chesterfield side, Chesterfield County side. That's gonna be rival week. We got some big things, like you said, to talk about. Man, we got last week of the high school league. Some big games tomorrow, and local games. Need to get out to a game tomorrow. If you ain't got one all season, and if you're in the Columbia area listening, you got Dutch Fork and Irmo tomorrow night, battling out. That'll be a good one. But we'll go ahead and get right into it. We got West Florence at Spring Valley tomorrow night, Darlington at Wilson, Hartsville at South, Chesterfield's at Sherrall, Central at North Central, Great Falls at McBee, Dillon at Georgetown, Marlboro County at Waccamaw, Cape Fear at Scotland, and Richmond at Pinecrest. We'll get straight up in that first one, man. I'm probably going to take West Florence in this one. Spring Valley started off a little, I think they got their first or second win in a few years. The new head coach got his first win or two. This will be the battle of 2 new head coaches going at it, but I'm going to take West Florence in this one.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, man. West Florence played very well early on. I feel like they kind of hit a wall. They was in a tough region. But Spring Valley, they haven't really, to be honest with you, they haven't been strong in a while. Yes, I'm going to go with West Florence tomorrow night. I think they pull it off fairly easily.
Trying to see if any one of those teams are playing.
I see.
They're in the third. West Florence is third in the region.
Dillon and Georgetown. Dillon is up 18-0.
That game is tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking at several scores. I see Gray Collegiate up 21-0. Berkeley up on Cane Bay. I'm just trying to scroll through. Hannahann's up 21-0 on Battery Creek. All these are first quarter scores as well. South Point up 28-0 on Richland Northeast. AC Florida, this is kind of a shocker to me, up 21-6 on Camden already in the first quarter.
AC Florida's got Javion Kearns, man. I think those guys.
Javion Kearns at South Point.
He is. Who's at Florida? Anybody from Florida?
I don't know. That's why I said that's kind of a
That's
shocker.
a big rival game, though.
To be up that big, that early. Stratford up on Goose Creek 27-0. Lexington and River Bluff 0-0. White Knoll and Chapin 14-0. Greenwood up over easily 14-0. Hammond is up 44-0 on Cardinal Newman at the half. Ashley Reed, that's a JV score, so I'm not going to get into that one.
A lot of games been played tonight in that Midlands area.
Yeah, so that's it. That's on right now.
I think I think West Florence has got something to play for. They third in their region. Spring Valley's 2-7 overall. 0-5 in the region. So I think their season. Look, if I don't know how many teams go in that region, if I had to guess, man, I think their season will come to a close tomorrow night.
Yeah, I like I said, you said West Florence and
I think they third.
Yeah. So you think they'll get a playoff bid tomorrow?
I mean, you finish in third. I'm quite sure you should.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, I think West Florence. They're gonna. That's pretty good, man, for them to. Like I said early on, I thought that they played well. I think they kind of hit a wall, but I like to see all the teams do good, man. I'm pulling for them. I hope those guys get in.
Yeah, man. I'm going West Florence too. Man, this is a team. This Darlington at Wilson game tomorrow night. Man, I remember listening to a preview, and I remember hearing people from Darlington say the first of the year. I've been trying to hold this one in all year. They was talking about ships down there, man.
In Darlington?
Yes. I got word of this.
Ships?
They were talking about ships.
What, talking stuff from coming from overseas or what? On the ship?
They were talking about championships. And I heard, I've hearing this past few weeks, they was gonna send Hartsville packing. And Hartsville had otherwise a few weeks ago. I'm trying to get here to Darlington's.
That game used to be played the last game of the season.
Well, you know these new regions, man.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to really do that.
Hartsville's going to roll in this game.
No, this game is Darlington at Wilson tomorrow night.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Hartsville and Darlington.
They beat them by 30 the other night, last week. This game's at Wilson.
Wilson.
I'm gonna take Wilson in this game too.
Wilson's gonna win. That's the battle of the purple.
Yeah, Darlington's 3-6, 1-4 in the region, man. This is what's throwing me for a loop. Hartsville beat them 45-20. Then you go on to lose the. I mean, see, like they ain't played a game. I mean, they ain't won since September 26th. They're 3-6, 1-4. They're 6th in Region 4. And the Region 5-4A bracket. Yeah, they down there with Lakewood, man. Are they gonna make the playoffs? I don't know how many teams go in that region.
I don't either.
Hey, y'all tune in, by the way, Saturday. We'll probably be live if we can get the playoff things in time.
I think if they make it, then they probably just backdoor themselves in. I don't think Darlington's a playoff team, in my opinion.
Well, if Wilson wins this game tomorrow night, they'll be 3-3. They'll be tied for third with Lower Richland.
Yeah, I think Wilson probably deserves to be in, man. They played some tough teams and played them well. They did, they lost some close games early on. I like Wilson tomorrow night, and I like Wilson pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Wilson too. I mean, they're 2-3 in the region. But I mean, you face South and Hartsville. Both of them got offensive weapons on for both teams, but Hartsville's defense is kind of scary. They like to give up points, but their offense can score. But I will take Wilson tomorrow night at Wilson. Our PD area game of the week will be for a region championship tomorrow night. Hartsville and the Fighting Red Foxes will be at South Florence to face the Bruins in a showdown. And I've seen on social earlier that there's no tickets being sold for that one at the gate. It's all online. So if you ain't got tickets for that one, you might be in trouble.
Yeah, I don't see this game being close either. Hartsville's defense is not great to put it mildly, but and we all know South Florence can put up points. South Florence defense is probably going to be one of the better defense Hartsville played this year. So I look for South Florence to win this game. Maybe closer than most thought in the first half, but I think they pull away and win the game pretty easily. Late second half, late third quarter, going into the fourth, I think South starts to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, man, I watched Hartsville earlier this year, play down there at Dillon, and for a while there, man, Hartsville, I felt like they were running the air raid offense that game. I don't know if they made any adjustments since then or what they have done since then, but they had some offensive guys down there that night when I watched them play. But like you're saying, though, South Florence, I feel like South Florence is too strong for them. I think those guys will get it done at home. I think the Bruins win this one probably by 14 or so points. But hey, Hartsville's gonna get a home game in the playoffs. Which those guys, I mean, that's a new region for those guys. I mean, even they started last year, but man, they won a lot of region championships. They used to be what were they 3A? They was
in 3A with us.
Yeah, they was in the top region, but they won a lot of championships, man. Like I felt like back then, even when I played and stuff, you always want to beat Hartsville, you know. And now I feel like it ain't even like that no more. So if you beat Hartsville, I mean, it's a big game too. But at the same time, like football wise, like South Florence is the team now that's I feel like that's running the area and even keeping this real area really on the map.
Yeah. South's really been, like you said, they've been carrying the banner for the PD area for a couple of years now. But Dillon's had some good runs too. But really South Florence the ones winning the state championship. So I think we get more than one. I think we get more than one state championship in our area this year in the PD. I'm not gonna say our teams that we cover, but just in the PD area in general, I think we get more than one.
Yeah, we'll get into it, man. But I'm probably gonna take Lamar or Carver's Bay for 1A. Remember we seen that guy from Lamar? That Columbia game.
Yeah.
Lamar hasn't lost a game since then. I think they're playing for a region championship tomorrow night too.
Yeah, Carver Bay's gonna be tough in that 1A, man.
Yeah, they are. I think they're undefeated too.
They look really good.
Yep. Now tomorrow night we have Chesterfield going to Sherrall. This region is really already set in stone as playoff seeding goes. I think Sherrall's gonna get the 3 seed, and I think Chesterfield might get the 4 or 5 seed. It's gonna be depending on them and North Central. I feel like Chesterfield's gonna be the 5 seed because North Central beat AJ and they beat Chesterfield. So I feel like Chesterfield get the 5 seed too. But what you thinking about this one?
That's Sherrall easily. Maybe like last week. I think that the subs are in pretty early in this game.
Yeah, this was I know since I've been going over there coaching, I think they haven't beat Sherrall in about 6 or 7 years. That's gonna be the battle of the bell tomorrow night. So that would probably get interesting. It'll probably be interesting for early on, but I look for that one to get, like you said, out of hand a little bit.
Listen to this. This kind of off topic, but I was just looking. Didn't you tell me that somebody beat Pillion like 50-0 last week?
I think I listened to the game. Yeah.
I was just coming across scores. So Pillion is beating this team 21-0 in the first quarter after they got beat 50-0. So I said, man,
let me check this. Okay.
This is American Leadership Academy.
ALA.
I just want to look just to see. I said, now Pillion got beat 50-0. They can't be that great because they're down 21-0 to Pillion.
Mm-hmm.
Their last 3 weeks, they're down 21-0 the first quarter. They lost to Batesburg Leesville 63-0. Then they lost to Strong Thurman 54-0. Then they lost to Saluda 48-0. And then they lost to Ridge Spring Manetta 22-0. They ain't scored in about 6 weeks.
That's what I told you. I see their stain now. Remember I told you that dude, Batesburg beat them last week 60-14 was the final.
Beat Pillion.
60-14.
So Batesburg beat
Strong Thurman beat them the week before that 61-0. Back-to-back weeks you get a 60 burger on your head.
That's Pillion.
Yes.
Well, now they up 21-0 in the first quarter.
And how bad is, you were saying ALA scored?
Yeah, they haven't scored in 6 weeks.
That's about the whole season, ain't it?
They're down 20-0. They lost 63-0, lost 54-0, lost 48-0, lost 22-0.
Man, you think they make the playoffs?
They lucky to make it the basketball season. Not
Well,
the playoffs.
basketball season, in fact, starts Monday.
Man, I just had to say that. I know that we don't cover those teams, but that just.
Well, how many points has been scored against them?
This just those
400?
Let's see, 22 and 48. What's that?
Around 70.
54.
That's like 100.
124.
124.
63.
80 something.
And now they're down 21. 200 points to 0.
They haven't scored all season?
That's just the last 4 or 5 games. Last week, the 96 game, there's no score report.
Wow.
It just says 0-0.
Pillion's 4-5 and 1-3 in conference.
I started scrolling back and I said, well, dang, they played that game pretty good. They lost 54-31. But then I looked down, that was a girls' basketball game. so
You got fooled, man. Man, that was a region game. ALA, that was a region game.
That's pretty bad, man.
Their baseball team's pretty good, though, man.
They score more points than the football team.
They 2-7. Who have they beat? Let's see here. How do you get off topic, guys?
They must have played their JV team.
They beat Thornwell and Camden Military. Camden Military 15-14. Thornwell 43-6.
Who is Thornwell?
I don't know.
Zendarius?
I'm looking at who's clear dot chart 22-19.
Man,
who's
I don't know, man. I got to get off this. I could go down this rabbit hole all night long. This is. Oh my goodness.
This is the same type of school that's like Oceanside and stuff too.
Yeah, there ain't nothing like Oceanside. I can promise you that.
I think ALA's 2A too.
They the Patriots.
They are 2A. Yeah.
That's probably who somebody like Sherrod draw in the first round.
Nah, they ain't gonna get them. That would be a good though. This team ain't even gonna see playoffs. The only thing gonna see playoffs is on socials. They ain't gonna see.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I hate to even get off.
Let's get back on topic. That rabbit hole.
Sometimes, man, that's how it is, but
that's live podcasting, man.
Yeah, that'll throw you for a loop sometimes.
What's our next game, man? That was what Hartsville South.
Nah. What did you have any more info on the Sherrod?
Oh no, that Terrell. I'm just gonna say Terrell. I think Terrell rolls. They probably set some guys early, get ready for the playoffs, trying to make sure we keep some guys healthy. But I think Coach Poole and those guys roll tomorrow night.
All right, next one up, we got Great Falls at McBee, man. This one should be a great game.
I'm going with Great Falls. I'm going to Savelle Newtons.
I'll take McBee.
You must got. Somebody paid you off over there.
Man, I'm just trying to keep the podcast convincing. I'm just trying to keep people tuned in and say, hey, that guy thinks we can do it. So some of those players might be listening and say, hey, he believes in us.
Yeah.
Why can't we believe in ourselves, you know?
That's right. Yeah,
our next game tomorrow night, on tap is this game. Everything's really wrapped up in this one, but Dillon will be at Georgetown tomorrow.
They're playing tonight. They're up 18-0.
Oh, this game is tonight?
Yeah.
See,
I'm taking Dillon.
Well, I'll take Georgetown to not get beat by 40.
I don't know, man. It's 18-0 in the first quarter.
I wish I could pull that game up.
I'm looking on Score Stream just for the scores. I don't know them. You might can watch it live on that
NFHS.
Yeah, NFHS.
Georgetown probably don't even pay for that.
Maybe. It's at Georgetown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the podcast got cut short the other night, but we were previewing another game. You want to talk back about that in Marlboro County and Lower Camp a little bit before we get into that?
Man, I don't want to rehash that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you don't want to talk about it.
Let's go.
Marlboro County's at Waccamaw tomorrow night. I'll be back on with those guys again tomorrow night, filling in. So you can, where can they listen to us at?
PDBSN.com. Just like I said, click on the Marlboro logo.
Air at 7.
Be live on air at 7 o'clock. We do have some stuff in the works. Me and Devin maybe try to go on air a little earlier going into next season. This is the first year of the with me back on the radio with Chandler. Chandler does a really good job. He's had it on by himself for the past, I think he said 5 seasons.
Man, much. I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, so he seems to be happy with having a little bit of help. And I'm happy to do it. I've had a great time. Devin's filled in for EJ last week, and this week will be a second week. So, it's really good to have Devin in the press box with me.
Yeah, man, overall, I like doing it, man. It's good bonding time. I mean, you're there sitting there for what, 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
You don't have really time to look at your phone. I mean, during that time you're doing stuff.
Really, all football, man. You just got to be focused on the game. It's, like I said, it's being fun. I hope this is just the first year of many. But yeah, man, I can't wait to get down there tomorrow night to that. To Waccamaw. It'll be the first time I've been there for a football game.
Yeah, me too.
Have been there for baseball. Went and watched you guys play there last year, but yeah, I mean it's pretty nice area. I mean the baseball stadium is really nice. I'm assuming the football stadium is probably gonna be very nice as well. I can't wait to get down there. I'm anxious to see how Marlboro comes out. They came out flat last week and they were down 14-0 before they ever run their first offensive play, and I think 21-0, quickly. So I'm anxious to see where their heart's at, man. This week's all about playing with pride. I mean, so you really laid an egg last week, and the week before that was a hard fought game against a rival. But this is all about just heart this week, man, and pride in your school and your school colors. So I want to see how Marlboro comes out. I'm interested to see how the opening kickoff. If I'm them, I take the ball.
Yeah, Lawrence took it last week too.
I want the ball.
Set the tone.
Set the tone of the game. I might have a few tricks up my sleeve early, but I'm kind of excited to get down there. And I know those guys are ready to get back out on the field because I know that they probably feel like they let themselves down, and the community down last week. But they didn't play well at all, really, in any phase of the game.
Yeah, this one tomorrow night. This is going to be a spooky one. If you look at the date tomorrow night, and this ain't Friday the 13th. This is Friday the Halloween, the 31st. I feel like it's going to be a good atmosphere tomorrow night, man.
I think
little do you know, this game right here is for third place. Because me and you looked off air a little bit ago. Third place and fourth place, man, it's a big difference. I know you don't like throwing games.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't hurt you to finish fourth. But you don't want to do that, man. You want to play to your best of your ability. You don't want to go on the road and have another egg, man. You want to be on that 3 streak of losing. But yeah, I'm looking for this one to be a good game tomorrow night. I was putting a roster in earlier. They actually have a north-south running back. I don't know how good he is because we don't cover that area, but he's got to be some type of decent or whatnot for people to pick him for that. I don't know how they do it, but I know they pick it all halfway through the season, which is kind of crazy.
They'll be playing a bunch of scrub teams in the non-conference.
Stat pad.
Yeah, stat pad. So I really want to see a good game. Waccamaw's had a really pretty good season.
What's their record?
They lost two recent games, I know, and that was Loris and Dillon, just like Marlboro.
Tomorrow night, not even the offense for Marlboro. I want to see the defense, man.
Yeah, they need to recover.
The defense, they need to go back to the defense I see them play against Sherrod that night, man, because I was thinking they was getting pressure that night with 3 players, the 3 up front. I haven't the past few games I've been with you to the Dillon game. They played probably 80%. Last week they probably played 25-30%. They need to play 100% game. They need a good game on defense, really on both sides of the ball. Going into first round of playoffs next week.
I think that sometimes that, just my opinion, I think the coaches are a little too stubborn to
send pressure.
No, not just send pressure, but just adjust your defense. Like they get caught in, they're so used to getting pressure with their front 3. If that ain't working, I think you need to switch it up to something different.
Yeah,
4 or 5 down linemen. Just make some tweaks to make the offense make an adjustment. Just one little adjustment by the offense could get them out of rhythm. Just like whenever, like I told you, might have been on a ride home or something. I just felt like when Marlboro wasn't moving the ball through the air early on in that game, I wish they would have went to the wing T. Just if nothing else, run clock and keep the ball out of Loris's hands because they were just scoring pretty much so quickly. Just get up some first downs, and even if you don't score, you get your defense time to rest. I just think that we got some 3 and outs, or even when we did get first down, we get a big play on first down, and then maybe not get another first down, and then your defense is right back out there again anyway. So I think they probably should have switched up to the wing T some, being that they ran it a lot early on in the season, but kind of went away from it here the past few games. But I thought it worked well for them early on.
Yeah, it did too. Like you said, they need to make some adjustments up front, see what they can do to make their Waccama's offense transition and maybe check out of one play and change something. Change their looks up a little bit. Looking at Waccama's schedule, they are 6-3 on the season, 2-2 in the region. Lost to Culvers Bay 14-12. Beat Hannah Pamplico. Beat Johnsonville, beat Andrews, beat Stahl, beat Georgetown, lost to Loris 42-9, which is about the Marlboro same score almost. Beat Andrews 34-0, lost to Dillon last week 41-17. So I feel like Marlboro's pretty going to be riding high on this game. They should really get this one done, but I feel like this game's going to be close for a little while. Just for some reason. It's on the road. I'm just getting those same vibes. Like last week, I was thinking Marlboro was going there. And I had a good feeling. I thought they were going there and win. But I feel like Waccama's they're looking at the same thing me and you was looking at. They're looking at playoff seasons too. So they might try to finish 4th instead of trying to win a game. But their coach probably ain't gonna lose no. He ain't trying to lose no game. I look forward to actually to be a good game tomorrow night. Be close, maybe to the end. Marlboro might get some late score just to change the outcome a little bit. I look for him to win this game tomorrow night and come back home with a win, man.
Yeah, I think Marlboro wins. I do think Waccama plays it pretty close. Just for the simple fact that Marlboro's on a 2-game losing streak, and that can get in your head. So I think early on, especially, Waccama makes enough plays that to maybe be up 7-6, 10-7, something like that, 14-12. But I do think Marlboro, kind of pulls away in the second half and wins by about 10 points. We need to get the offense going. The offense really hasn't done a whole lot in the past 3 or 4 weeks.
Receivers need to step up.
Yeah, I was hoping we would get Makai Littles back this week, but you said you spoke to a guy and he's hoping maybe second or third round. That's tough to ask a guy to come back that late in the year.
Really no point.
And really give you a shot in the arm, and it's really a tough ask of a 10th grader. You know what I mean? If it's a senior guy or something like that, maybe, but a sophomore who's really doesn't have much varsity experience at all, that's kind of a tough ask for him at that point. If it is that late in the game, it's almost like, do we even risk getting him hurt again? But that's neither here or there. I think Marlboro wins this game and wraps up that 3 seed and probably be on the road to, where we say, Swansea next week, maybe, Saluda.
Yeah. Swansea.
Lose,
you probably go to hand-in-hand.
All right, well, either way, you're going to be road warriors through the whole playoffs, so it don't really matter what you do. You just try to take it week by week and live it by another day.
Oh yeah, before we get off of it, do you ever remember playing when you played on Halloween night?
Yeah,
we dates ever fall?
Yeah, we played Conway one year.
And with?
I think Conway won that game.
So you got a loss. You have been in attendance for one loss.
Yeah. I think Conway beat us. It was a really good game that year. I think it was something like maybe a 20-14 or something like that. Maybe a 20-17 game. We played them really well, but our offense was pretty young. We had Darren Bradford was our starting quarterback. He was a sophomore, which he went on his senior year to lead them on a undefeated 15-0 state championship team.
Man.
So we knew he had the talent, but he was just developing about like Trey Blakeney is right now. I mean, I can see some of the same attributes. Yeah, that Trey. Darren was a lot bigger than Trey. Probably a better passer early on than Trey is, but Trey is a much more dynamic runner. Darren couldn't run the ball, but he was a big time pocket passer back then. But yeah, I mean, I can. That's why I told you earlier. I see a lot of similarities in this team as we did with my senior year. It's almost like, hey, we're gonna play a bunch of the younger guys because we know how good they're gonna be in a couple of years.
Oh yeah.
But I see a lot of similarities, and I hope it really turns out the same way.
Oh yeah, man! Big game tomorrow night at Pinecrest. Richmond will be at Pinecrest. Let's see, I got some facts here. Richmond is a perfect 7-0 in games played on Halloween night, and 4 of those victories came against none other than Pinecrest. Now, for the 5th time, these two rivals will clash under the airy glow of October 31st. The last win on Halloween was 2014, and they beat Pinecrest 28-21. The most legendary of these few games was the 2008 upset over 71st that they won. Richmond leads the all-time series versus Pinecrest 42-5. Total points in these matchups, Richmond's got 1,842 points. Pinecrest only got 546. Pinecrest snapped an 8-game losing streak in 2022 and won again in 2023. But Richmond bounced back last year with a 36-7 win. Does Richmond keep the streak alive tomorrow night and go 8-0, make it 8-0 on Halloween night?
Hey man, you got to go with the statistics on this game.
Yeah,
undefeated all time. I mean, there's got to be something to that. I mean,
42-5 is insane.
Yeah, that's just not a coincidence. I'm going Richmond. I think Richmond will keep the streak going and get another region championship. Playing a lot of that tough competition early in the season paid dividends when they got.
They played a hard. I give them that they did play a hard non-conference schedule to get ready for this type of game.
Yep. Yeah.
I look for this to get packed tomorrow night. Sometimes.
Last game I've been to at Richmond was against Pinecrest, and I was on the sideline. I had your brother with me, Zach. He was just a young buck at the time, and I was with one of my good buddies, and we were down there. That's when South Carolina was recruiting the kid from Pinecrest, Jalen Dickerson.
I watched Pinecrest play. I watched Scotland play at Pinecrest one night when Zamir was there, and I seen Jalen Dickerson play. I wish he could have stayed healthy. Yeah, South Carolina was there, but we ain't want to get on that topic right now. But yeah, I look for Richmond to get this one tonight. I don't know when Richmond has won their last region championship, but local team, man. They seem to be doing pretty good. I know they got a good quarterback and a few good wide receivers. And a little last week, the defense played pretty good for them. I think they had 2 interceptions and maybe a pick 6. But you rolling with Richmond too? The Raiders
rolling with Richmond.
All right, man. Our last one on tap for tomorrow night, which will be another region championship game, will be the Cape Fear Colts at the Scotland Fighting Scots in Laurinburg, man.
I think this is really an underrated game, sneaky underrated game. I haven't heard much about this game, and that's very rare to say. Me being right here at Laurinburg, working with a lot of people from Laurinburg, for nobody to really be talking about this game. Are they overlooking this Cape Fear team that's 8-0?
Let's look at this Cape Fear team. This ain't the same dude where that dude plays at, is it? That's Jack Britt, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's Jack Britt. You talking about Cape Fear here with the
Fayetteville?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Cape Fear is 8-1 on the season. They're 4-0 in the conference. Like we said. And West got a good run back, man. See, had multiple player games. They're coming off a 50-35 win over Terry Sanford, and they beat Grays Creek 50-20. So I mean, they must got some offense weapons, but
they are giving up some.
That's what I said. I feel like Hartsfield maybe a little bit. Let's see, full schedule. Beat Douglasburg 42-0. 71st had a forfeit game because that Elizabeth player didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. They lost to Jack Britt 47-13. Beat Westover. Beat Final Fours. Beat Lawrence. Beat Purnell. Beat Gray Creek and beat Terry Sanford. The only loss was to Jack Britt and Jack. We don't cover Jack Britt, but to give you more knowledge, Jack Britt is 5-4, and 2-2. Their conference. Hey, Jack Britt.
Scotland pulled one out against them. I think that was a really tight game.
Was it? Look on there right now.
Yeah, pull that Scotland game. I think Scotland and Jack Britt played a tough one, if I can remember. That was kind of early on in the
year.
Yeah, or early in the region.
Scotland didn't play Jack Britt.
They didn't. Or that was Richmond.
That was Richmond.
Richmond thumped them. Homecoming.
Nah, they thumped Richmond. I mean, Richmond thumped them.
Yeah, they
49-28.
That was homecoming for Richmond. I remember that game. That's what it was. Because I think they had the same homecoming as Marlboro.
They lost to 71st. And like I said, that beat Cape Fear pretty good. Hoggar's usually pretty good, ain't he? Did Richmond lose to them or Scotland?
Richmond lost to Huff.
Okay, which one played Hoggard?
They're from Charlotte.
Yeah, Hoggard. Jack Britt lost to Hoggard 44-40.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm about to see if anyone. Oh, Hoggard's 9-0, man.
Dang.
Yeah, they beat Laney and North Brunswick.
Cape Fear might be a tough game tomorrow. I wish if we didn't have a game, I'd probably be at that game tomorrow.
Yeah, if somebody's listening. Oh yeah, Hoggard did beat Richmond 28-21.
Oh yeah, that was the first game. Was that the first game of the year? What?
Yeah, first game of the year. Man, it's pretty good for Richmond though. Yeah. I know. Yeah, you're right. This one probably is close.
I think this is an underrated game.
This is championship. I mean, what'd you say about Cape Fear? Was that the one you were talking about? They hadn't won in 9 years?
9 years since they won a region championship.
Well, there might be another 9 years before they get this close.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Cape Fear.
I don't either. I'm going to Scotland just because I don't know him. I do follow their baseball coach on TikTok. He's pretty interesting.
Which one?
Cape Fear.
That is that guy. Dude, bald head?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Let's
go back to them.
I do follow him, but I'm going with the Fighting Scots, man.
You think they get another region championship? They haven't won one in a while, have they?
It's been a couple of years. They keep changing these conferences around there, man. It's hard to get any kind of.
Well, that's because North Carolina's they realign
and they'll mix them together too. Like
yeah, I don't like that.
There'll be 3A and 4A teams mixed in the same conference.
Well, it keeps the travel down.
Yeah, it does. That's what it's supposed to do. But I'm going with Scotland. I wouldn't be surprised if Cape Fear won because, like I said, it looks like they got a really good team.
I know this is off topic, but Marlboro JV didn't play tonight at Waccamaw?
Their last game was last week. They won the region championship.
Okay.
They went undefeated 9-0. I don't know why they didn't play Waccamaw. I don't know if Waccamaw doesn't even have a JV team. I don't know.
I seen the thing on here. Let's see. Quarterback for. That ain't even the right stats. I ain't gonna get in there because I can't find it. Yep. So we are rolling with Scotland tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think I am.
Man, see, I'm gonna take Scotland, but like you said, it's an underrated game. Nobody's talking about this game. I haven't seen this game posted a lot on socials. So if somebody knows something about that game.
Crestwood up 28-0 on Lakewood in the second quarter.
Man, that's a big one down there, something or not.
Dillon up 33-0 in the second quarter.
Man, well, we got what's the coastal score? We got those guys playing right now.
I don't know. I see South Point up 49-0.
Over Camden?
No, South Point's playing Richmond Northeast.
Oh, that's a blowout.
I have AC Flora 34-7 over Camden in the second quarter. That's a surprise to me.
Yeah, Camden was rolling early on.
Westside up 14-0 over Wren.
That's a region championship game. Hey, Westside started the season off 0-5 and has won 3 or 4 straight in the region. That's where Cutter's from.
They up 14-0.
Yeah, that was a big region championship game tonight up there.
Somerville over Fort D, 31-0.
That's not surprising.
Um,
Let's make some picks right quick. We ain't gonna get too long into it. Cyclone and Ole Miss, 12.5 point favorite. 2.5 underdog on the road in the Lane Kiffin area.
I'll take Cyclone with the points. I'm not going to predict the upset. I wouldn't be surprised. The offense looked much better, even though they only put up 22. It just looked different. You know,
It definitely looked different.
We were there, and it just visually looked different.
Felt different.
It felt different. Defense looked different. I don't know if they just feeding off the offense, finally getting some confidence in them. But I would not be surprised if they pulled the upset tomorrow. I think it's going to be tough. I think they're going to have to score in the 30s. But I definitely would take the 12.5.
Yep. I think Lenore has a good game tomorrow. I think defense comes out and gets a few stops early on. Hopefully they can get off the field. I think Cyclone gets our first special teams touchdown. And somebody can win that lawyer leagues $500 on 107.5 the game. Cyclone, we had talked about it. Cyclone, they got to win out and catch a bowl.
Well, no, they don't have to win out. They have to win 3 or 4.
They do?
3 out of 4.
So you got 5 games to be bowl eligible? They're 3, what are they, 3 and 5?
Yeah, they're 3 and 5. You got to win 6.
Oof.
So they got to win 3 out of the next.
I feel like this is a better chance for them to win this one.
I think so.
A&M.
I think they have a better chance. Yeah, this one than against.
I'll take Cyclone to upset tomorrow. I take Duke to upset Clemson Saturday, 12 o'clock game in Clemson.
Is that an upset?
Huh?
Is that an upset?
Yeah, Duke beats Clemson?
No. Yeah. Is that an upset?
Well,
that's an honest question. Duke has a better record, right?
Well, I believe they do. I think, I'm not sure. I can search that up. Let's see.
I think Duke has a better record than Clemson. I don't know that that's that big of an upset. Now, would it surprise me if Duke won at Clemson? Probably.
It's hard to win there.
But
Duke is 4-3.
Okay, Clemson same. Clemson 3 and 4.
Not really upsetting, is it?
No. It's pretty. What's the spread on that game?
Clemson's 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Let's check the spread.
Clemson's probably giving up.
This got to be minus for them, right?
Yeah, Clemson minus 3.5, maybe 4. Let's see. Let's see what we got.
3.5.
Now I told you. I'm guessing.
3.5 and FanDuel Clemson minus 2.5 on DraftKings. Over and under set for 55.5. Clemson's a 3.5 favorite. That's and if you're listening, y'all, and you don't do bet or anything, in theoretical that's a 50-50.
You get 3 for being at home.
You get 3 for being at home. So that's a toss up.
They're calling it an even game.
Yeah, that's a toss up game. Is Cade gonna be 100%? They had a bye week, so I bet he is. If they're gonna turn around this season right here and they're gonna go bowl eligible, I think Clemson has to win this game here. But if Duke won, wouldn't be a surprise. Clemson struggled early on this year, just like South Carolina has. Speaking of some other things I've got over here, LSU fired their coach. We're a little bit late on, but Brian Kelly is out at LSU at a $56 million buyout.
I just read something pop up on my phone where that the LSU AD is probably looking to move on just because of what the governor, some of the comments the governor made about him not being able to hire the next head coach. So it's saying that he's probably going to be looking to move on shortly as well.
They're firing the AD?
No, not firing him. He just might be just resigning.
Oh, the AD's resigning?
They didn't say it was. They just said he maybe. Yep.
Man, I tell you, man, it's all about money now. We got Marshall beating Coastal 13-10 with 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. If I wasn't busy tomorrow, that would be a good game to go to. But, man, hey.
That game's 19-10, Marshall. Is that what you said?
Oh, it's 19-10 now?
Yeah.
What's the score?
Delaware State up 10-6 over Norfolk State.
What about Ravens?
Ravens up 7-3 on Miami. UTSA is up 17-6 on Tulane. That's just some of the scores on right now.
All right, man. Well, that'd be about all. This is the last, like we said earlier, this is the last. I can't believe, man, we've been doing this for about
10 weeks.
Yeah, a whole season. Trying to get at y'all 2 times a week, which is kind of really hard. Doing both for our schedules, but we make it happen, man, because we like doing it. We don't do it for no money. We do it just because we like the sports to talk about and trying to get these local teams, get our name out there. But man, like it's been a ride this season, man. This regular season. I look for some. I look hopefully it's the playoff teams that we cover to go and make a little run and see what they can do for themselves. It's gonna be a cool night tomorrow night. So probably wear you a hoodie out there and don't freeze. But happy Halloween, everybody. Hope y'all have a good one, man. I'm Devin. You got anything else?
No, I'm good, man. Like I said, happy Halloween. Trick or treat with your kids. Have a good time. You know, and if you're not trick or treating, like we always say, go out and watch a local game, man. Support those kids.
Yeah, man. We'll see y'all back here in November. Peace out.